how's it going? It's me, Payne. How's it going? How's your day? How's your evening? Mine has. I'm triggered again. Okay, so today let's talk about the homie Robin. Like Robin for me. Um, Personally, I didn't think that Robin was good. Well, okay, let me reword that. I think as of right now, this is pre-patch, which is on. This is after the patch notes on December 9th. Yeah, December 9th. They just finished the patch notes about an hour ago, and I got triggered about what's about to drop in Smite in 6 days from recording this. Okay, so let's talk about Robin right quick. So Robin, when he got released, wasn't. It was not that he wasn't strong, but he was in a balanced state. If you talk to some of the other streamers, and especially Wolfie will especially tell you that Robin, when he was released, Robin he was at the focal point of balance. He wasn't too strong and he wasn't too weak, but he was like in the middle of the pack, and basically he got outshined by every other god that's in the game. And Robin, from his lore and his history and everything, is supposed to be the Demon King of Lanka. The freaking like he's supposed to be like on a whole other level of invincible, and the only thing that could stop him would be things that he thought weren't a threat, which is in his lore. So Robin is actually getting a rework, and it'll probably be on PTS soon. And it is not a joke. Like, you want to complain about gods being OP when they get released? Like, yo, Robin, the rework of Robin just took that to a whole other level. Like, and I don't even play Robin, man, but I'm actually might sit down and just play this, man, because this is ridiculous. Okay, so this is gonna be pre-patch, pre at that point it'd be the 16th is when, actually no, it'd actually be the 15th is when that patch is gonna be released. But right now, as of right now, so you got Chain of Blows, and for every hit, Rom does a plus 10% per stack on his passes. So every time, we all know, like, every time he punches, he gets one stack, and it keeps stacking. It's a maximum of 8, but the counter will go on forever, and the buff will last for it'll last for 5 seconds, and it'll increase the damage of his Prana Onslaught. Prana Onslaught does 200 damage plus 80% of your physical power. So if you have no physical power and it's max rank, you're basically doing, well, you're basically doing 200, right? And the max slow and max rank is 20, which it at that point it's just like an Osiris sickle, basically, where if you just get hit with the sickle at any rank, it's a 20% slow, but that slow lasts for 3 seconds, and this one lasts for two. But the cooldown and the mana cost is relatively low, so that's it's pretty standard move. It's actually very strong, but oh yeah, and I forgot the range is kind of, that's 17.5. Hello, why is there a point five? Never mind. Let me just. So overhead kick, man. So my man Robin was like, if I'm not the ruler of whatever place that I'm ruling, I'm gonna be a star soccer. My man is like Messi, and that's the only soccer player I know. But like, my man took play soccer to a whole other level, right? So you want to talk about things that are broken, right? You want to, like, people complain that Souls 3, her Disaparate, is freaking OP, and it's broken because she gets she basically gets invincibility, except for, I think, CC. That's the only thing that'll take her out of the ball. I'm not sure yet, because I'm this soul in my rank games, yo. Like, please ban forever. I never want to see her again. But I think that she can get CC'd. If she gets CC'd right before she hits the immunity. I'm pretty sure it works like that, but I'm not sure. But let's talk about Robin. So Robin's overhead kick takes immunity to a whole other level. Like we know a Willish does like a bajillion damage with a feather step when you stack it up, where you get the two auto attacks and you flip dip, then you get your immunity. Like Robin just doesn't care. Like my man actually just flips in your face and just poops on your entire life. Not only does this man get like 50 movement speed, but the thing that gives him immunity, like the dash or whatever you want to call it, it does a fair amount of damage. Like 70 plus 70. Like if you have 100 magical power, if you have 100 physical power at that point, you're doing 140 with a move, which isn't gonna matter much, but like like you're taking invincibility to a whole other level, basically. Like my man, if you when Robin first got released and they showed the move, like my man was immuning Scylla ults, and my man gonna be like my man could immune a freaking Kukulkan ult. Like that's not a thing, and he's like, and what makes it worse, because Robin isn't played so much, so you won't see it because it actually gives him CC immunity. So, like the Shabalanke dash, if you time it right, like you can't get pulled by Ares, or you could like dodge a freeze and do some OP bullshit. Cause like you could overhead kick, through like a CC, like right as they're gonna grab you. Like if Nox, like 1 second before the Nox silence comes out the ground, you be like, what? Kick in the face or overhead kick, like I'm about to make a goal right quick. Let me do this flip kick right now. Flip over the silence, be like, what's good fam? Root them and punch them in the face until they die. Like my man Robin be like my man Robin be cute when he be punching people. Like he like like when you fight Robin, like when Robin kills you and you get mad because Robin killed you, all you hear is the other like you won't hear them, but you in their mind they're going like, bro, you about to catch these hands, boy. Like my man, my man, like just be like he just doesn't care. He just be punching people for no reason. It's act like Robin, even though like I've only played him like a couple times and everything, but Robin is actually like he's a fun character to play. He's right now he's in a very weak state. Well, not weak. He's in a very balanced state, but he just can't compete with the other gods. And there are plenty of people who probably played Robin and are really good at him. And with like certain team comps, you could probably make him work, but at a competitive level, from what I've seen, Robin's just not played. That's all it is. Is Robin is just not played. So that's that OP bull called overhead kick, and it gets lower like 10 seconds. Hello, you get like basically every 10 seconds in a team fight, you're guaranteed immunity. Like if you have like max cooldown, you basically that gets dropped down to at max rank when you're level 20, you basically have immunity every 6 seconds. Like hello. This and I'm pretty sure that's happens more often than where is her? Where's she at? So okay, let's see. The Zappery will always be. You might get the 30 movement. Hello, Robin gets more movement speed. Like kind of, and it actually does. So the Zappery, even though it gives you like the Fatalis effect, and you get movement speed and everything, right? And it'll be 60 at all states. That's cool. Overhead kick, overhead kick at rank 5 is gonna be 80, but that's a 15-second cooldown, right? So not only is Robin get immunity every 6 seconds with max cooldown, but he gets more movement speed in that point seven, although the time that he's immune is half, but like that's like doesn't matter. Like you can just like overhead kick into somebody's door. Like you can overhead kick through three people and be like, "What's good, fam?" Root, punch, death. Even though Robin can't stick like with Frostbite Hammer, Robin just he's like he'll ruin your day. Like he'll actually ruin your day because that's just he's really like he's actually like really good. Like honestly, if I played Robin, I'd be happy the way that he is now. I used to like I honestly used to be like who actually sits down and plays Robin because I actually saw a player that actually had Robin ranked 10 by like week I think it was like week 2 since Robin was released. And I was like, there's no way this man actually this was before the buffs too. Where Robin this was before Robin even got this man put in the work. Like he I don't know who he was, but he's gonna be even happier now that Robin is getting even more OP. That's the only thing I can say, man. Like, shouts out to him. That man was committed. So now we got that good old 10-hand Shadow Fist, which is probably the most baller move in the game. Like, it sounds so cool, but like it's only okay. So 10-hand Shadow Fist is the root, which lasts for zero point 0.5 seconds, which I'm pretty sure if we look at I'm pretty sure Nox's root, even though it's a cripple as well, Nox's root lasts for 2 seconds. So it's literally in game it'll feel longer because it's different from the feeling that you have in game is different from what you see outside of the game. So it'll definitely be different. So right now it looks like it won't be that it's not that long, but it's like 8 second 0.8 seconds is longer than you actually expect out of it. So 10-hand Shadow Fist is your 8 seconds. Then you got it does what is that? 260 plus 55%, and then you get healing, but you only heal up to 3 minions and 1 god, which is not that great because basically, well, Robin he'll look to root you in place, but if you get the upper hand on Robin earlier in the lane, and he needs to heal off the 10-hand Shadow Fist, you basically just get in his face, and as soon as he tries to use it, just body block it so he doesn't get that much of a heal off the move in general. So that's all that is. It's just a heal in the 0.8 second route. So it's not the greatest in the world, but at least it's something. And then what breaks Robin is the fact that he has no ultimate. Like you can look like he ults somebody, and basically he uh he ults somebody, and basically the person that he ults basically can do full damage to Robin while everyone else will do less damage to him. Okay, that's cool. You basically have damage reduction, which is fantastic. Like Khepri Dawnstar, except this is at rank 1 instead of 90-second cooldown. Fantastic. But I didn't know that it lasted longer, but it actually doesn't do any damage. Like 170 versus 170 plus 35. Hold up. That's 170. Just 170. Let's just look at that number right quick. We go to Warriors, right? This thing does like Eagles rally. Like Ballona's OP. Like let's not get anything wrong. Ballona's freaking OP is garbage. Please don't nerf her. I like her just the way that she is. But like max rank, that does 500 damage. And like let's look at tier. I don't play tier either, but It's the max rank. Lawbringer's still doing 450 plus 120%. 120%. Hello, like Robin's ult is literally non-existent. Like it's not a thing. Even Chalk is not great. He's good at clearing and everything, but it's still 300 damage plus bonus damage if you have the axe, where if you land and you have the axe on it. Like that's still like that's still 500 max damage, 500 damage plus 120 scaling on it with the axe on the ground. Like that's not a joke. They're freaking super duper Hercules over here with 800 damage. Like this man's all actually does 800 damage. Like it does 800 damage, and then it'll do more damage. It does half the damage that it would if it like bounced off a wall and hit the person that you hit with the boulder initially. That like, and then compared to Robin's little dash thing that doesn't. How the radius? Okay, so this thing could actually go pretty far. Like it's not, but the radius is 15. Then Robin's ult dash, that's pretty small. It's like it's smaller than the Hercules ult. Basically, you lock onto one person, you dash at them, the damage you do is almost like you're basically healing them. Like it's not a joke. Like it does no damage, but it knocks aside enemies if you lock onto somebody and people get in the way, to get knocked to the side. I guess it's like an Apollo dash, but let me I'm not sure if it damaging and not okay, so it does do damage when it knocks them aside, but hold up. Let's look at the moves. The moves does more damage than a Robin ult. Like that's upsetting. That like if you actually like sit down and think about that, the moves from Apollo basically does the same thing, except it doesn't lock onto a target, but you could dash through people, and it does the same thing. Like it'll knock them back or knock them aside. It does more damage and it has better scaling on it. Like that's ridiculous. Jesus Christ, yo. But that's Robin pre-pat. Yo, let's talk about Robin now, yo. Like that's Robin pre-patch, okay? So Robin is one is great, does a lot of damage and it slows. Cool. 2 gives him immunity. 3 is a heal. That's awesome. Passive gives him more damage on his 1, and he doesn't have an ultimate. Let's sit down and talk about Mega Robin. Right? Mega Robin, like my man was okay. So let me tell you what Robin was like. When Robin got released, Robin was hitting the gym for like 18 hours a day. Yo, my man Robin was like, yo, this ain't even my final form, and no one believed him, right? My man my man Robin is that one dude that be at the gym. Like, you go to the gym and you just see him, and you know that's all he does is go to the gym. Like, he has no other life except the gym. That's all he does, right? That's Robin. That's Robin right now. That's what he did, and then he said, "Yo, it's time to use my final form like Frieza." And like this man just like this man got a mega stone. This man went into Pokemon, which is a whole. It's not even a real world for him. This man got a mega Robin stone and was like, I don't even need a trainer. I got my own mega ring. That's my crown and shit. Just plug that thing in, and this man straight up mega evolved, and it's permanent. Let's look at this. His new passive. So successful basic attacks increase Robin's chain combo, which is the same thing that it did before. Then every time it reaches 8, he receives a shield equal to 6% of his maximum health, and it stacks up to 3 times. So you get you get 24 hits, right? So 24 hits off minions, and you have pressure on your opponent in lane as new Robin, and basically you have a what is that? An 18% health shield, right? Deathstone already gives you like Deathstone gives you 90 health, and you're gonna that's what what you should start off with Robin. And what is 6% of freaking? Hold on, I'm gonna look that up right now. So Robin, so 90. What is it? It's actually 18% of that, right? So just give me 1 second. 1 second. Mm-mm-mm. So my man Robin is getting an extra 16.2 health at freaking at level 1. Cause he'll definitely have his if you especially if you do what is it called? If you do depth to Ichabod, he might not have the 24th hits that he needs because he's gonna be using abilities to clear camps, but he'll definitely have at least the first 8, and by the time he gets to lane and starts killing minions, 16.2 is a lot. Like never underestimate how much health you actually get. Now, let's look at Prana Onslaught. Like I actually like I see went and watched the patch, and I saw it like Prana Onslaught is freaking huge, man. Like they like so if you ever notice like when you like leave a lane long enough and the minions end up killing themselves, the one set one set of lane minions has an advantage over the other, and that thing it gets really crowded. It's really crowded. Like say you got like 6 or 7 creeps that are just stacked up there from the archers just stacking up, right? Before with Robin, you could probably hit if it got big enough, you could probably hit 6 out of 7 archers with the new Robin, yo. If there was like 9 creeps just stacked up, yo, you can actually hit all 9 creeps with the move, and it got increased range, so it hits even further away. And then at max rank, it does 100 more damage, like 300. That's a lot. But hold up, I actually hold up. Let me see that. I'm pretty sure Kukulkan's one does more damage. I'm just gonna check that right now. Let's go down. Let's hold up. Mage. Let's check it right now. Okay, Mage. Where is this man at? Kukulkan. Here we go. So Zephyr actually will do less damage, but Zephyr does have a slow. So we're talking about 400 or not 400. We're talking about 240 max rank. That's a lot. Plus 60% of your magical power. Then Kukulkan's passive will give him extra magical power, which is cool and everything. But like now ooh boy. Now we're all about that. We're all about that funk, right? So so as of right now, the it has 95% physical scaling right now, and the slow got increased to 25% in all ranks. That's a stronger slow than Osiris Sickle by itself. It doesn't last as long. It lasts by zero point 0.5 seconds, which is okay, I guess. Which is fine actually. Like slows are really strong as they are now, but we're talking about 95%. Like that does more damage than a Kukulkan Zephyr right now. Even with I'm pretty sure even with his passive, it'll at max rank it'll do more damage. That's it. Especially considering that for some people, that's gonna be his that's gonna be their main form of clear. You'll actually get that 300 damage even faster than you would before. So that's crazy. So let's talk about 10 hand shadow fist. So 10 hand shadow fist, as we know before, it used to what it used to do was it healed up to 3 minions, like, and a maximum one god, and if the god got in the way, it wouldn't go through the minions. But now it heals for, I'm not sure if it goes through god. I'm pretty sure it doesn't go through gods anymore. It still doesn't go through gods. So if you body block it, excuse me, if you body block it still, then it's they still only get to heal off the one, but it heals off every target hit. So if you're if you're laning against Raw, especially like, and he's in like behind his archers at max rank, you heal 75 per hit. You're basically healing for how much is that? You're healing for the three at max rank. He basically heals you for at base will heal you for 525, and I'm pretty sure that that heal doesn't scale because I think the heal is added on instead of like the ability actually heals you, like like basically like hell heal would, like that when you heal off that, like it's an actual ability versus an additive that of what 10 hand shadow fist is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how his heal works. I haven't played him enough. But you're basically max rank. You're basically healing for 525 every wave. No, no, you're not actually. You're actually healing for 450 every wave without hitting. If you hit the full wave without the enemy player blocking it midway or stopping it from the beginning, you're basically healing for 450 every wave. Like if you had like if you had 2,000 health, five if five waves, you if five waves without anything going wrong, you will heal for you'll be at full at that point. And let's talk about Robin's new ultimate. So you know how I said before, Robin was like, if I'm not gonna be the king of this land, I'm gonna be the greatest soccer player in the world, and that's how he got the move, overhead kick. My man got sick and tired of playing soccer. Like he said, like I only play soccer on the weekends, and then my man was like, "Yo, I spend all this time at the gym. You know what? I need a ball." Like my man started playing basketball. Like he like I'm laughing at it now, but that is basically what it is. My man started playing basketball. If you go back and you look at the patch notes, my man basically just my man was Michael Jordan in in Smite. Like he just like flew through the air and then just dunked on somebody. Like if you if you ever play basketball and you got dunked on and someone's nuts got rubbed on your face, that's what it's gonna feel like in Robin dunk now, right? So not only does Robin, so Robin, it's like a dash now, right? So Robin can use the move, but he doesn't have to lock on the target, so he can dunk on wherever he wants to, but it's still gonna be 55 feet. So he'll like it's basically like how can I best it's like another overhead kick overhead smash, but it's channeled longer, and yeah, it's basically just channeled longer, and it goes a further distance. Like my man, I'm pretty sure he'll get immunity frames because if he doesn't, that'd be pretty dumb. Like because what like I could just see it now. My man Robin is gonna the new Robin is gonna be coming down the lane, and he's about to be like, I'm about to Michael Jordan dunk on you and rub my nuts all in your face. And they're just gonna there's gonna be a Kukulkan, just some poor Kukulkan is just gonna be like, holy crap, new Robin, I gotta ult him. Like he's gonna slow him with his one and then ult him. Then all of a sudden, just this flying purple and yellow man is just gonna come from the sky and just rub his nuts all over Kukulkan's face. Like like he's taking BM to a whole nother level. Like it's not even a joke anymore. Like it's really not. Like this man is gonna be godlike. Not only does he's gonna be doing 450 damage, which is normal, it's kinda middle of the pack, but he has 100% scaling. Like 100% scaling of your physical powers. So basically, you go full damage build. Doesn't matter. Well, I guess it does matter what you build. But if you go like full damage, like so how I see it is they if you build the executioner and then you have a lot of damage items, you basically reduce their defense, their physical defense to as low as you can with the auto attacks. Back off, then you dunk on them. You nuts dunk on them for basically true damage. Like you're not even Circuit and you're with execution. You're basically doing true damage. Like that's not a joke. If he like I don't even remember how much physical power, but if he has like 100, maybe 200 physical power, he's basically dunking you for like 650 damage. Just just ignoring everything. He said like my man Robin is an actual god right now. What I don't even remember what song it is, but if you know that song that Kanye and Jay-Z did, where they were like, What's a king to a god?" That's what Robin is gonna be like. Robin is like, "What's every other god to me?" And then he's gonna be like, "Everyone else is a non-believer until you get dunked on." And like it flies pretty high in the sky. Like when I saw it the first time, like it flies pretty high in the sky. Like it's pretty ridiculous how high it goes. Like yo, you gonna be flying through shit. Ah boy, like my man might actually be borderline S plus. Okay, no, let me not say that. He's definitely gonna be stronger. He is with the rework and all the changes that they did. My man is definitely gonna be stronger than he was since release. My man, Robin is just basically Frieza. That's what I got out of it. Like he went to the gym since he's released. He went to the gym for like 18 hours a day. He doesn't even have a job. Like he lives at the gym. Like they whatever gym he goes to, like he has his own room and everything. Like he doesn't pay rent because everybody knows that he'll beat your ass if you even try to fight against those. So Robin is just living at the gym, just working out 18 hours a day. Then there's this other guys that have been buffed and they've seen him go to this imaginary gym and they see him go to this imaginary gym and they just be making fun of Robin. And Robin was just like, yo, you haven't even seen my final form yet. And everyone is like, yeah, right. Until this patch. Then he's just like, yo, guess what? Let me Frieza slash Mega evolve and let me just do all kinds of bullshit. All kinds of bull that you can't stop because I'm Robin and my two gives me immunity for 0.75 seconds, and just get dunked on. That's all I have to say. Is Robin's new motto, instead of get you gonna catch these hands, this man's gonna say you gonna catch these hands and you about to get dunked on. That's literally all I have to say about this. Like, oh god, that man is unholy. Jesus Christ.